Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're going to be doing a speed test this time between the iPhone 7 Plus and the iPhone SE 2020. I'm coming down to the end of these comparisons. It's looking like I'm probably going to start the OnePlus 8 comparisons very soon once I get my hands on them. With the iPhone SE2, obviously it's the newer phone, and between both you might assume that the iPhone SE2 is the faster one and the best phone in the marketplace with the price tag and everything. And there's a lot of good things about this phone, but there's a lot of weird things too. Not necessarily bad, but when it comes down to the opening apps and everything like that, even loading the apps extremely fast on the iPhone SE2, it's very good. When it comes down to the RAM management portion, that's where the iPhone SE2 starts to be a little bit weird. I'm not too sure what it is. I think it's the A13 chip because my iPhone 11 and 11 Pro experience it too. But when you're loading a bunch of apps in the background, sometimes, not even sometimes, every time the iPhone SE2 has a weird way of closing the apps in the background, even against older phones. When I was comparing the SE2 against the iPhone 7, the 7 was able to keep some more apps open in the background over the iPhone SE2, which is weird. So these two phones, the iPhone SE2 has the A13 chip with 3 gigs of RAM, where the iPhone 7 Plus has the A10 chip with 3 gigs of RAM. So all the apps are clear on the background. I guess we just have to see which one is the faster and smoother one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the SE2 is going to be faster, but maybe the iPhone 7 Plus will be better at RAM management. So with that being said, let's load them up. Let's do the camera. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Photos. 3, 2, 1. About the same on both. Calendar. 3, 2, 1. About the same. Maybe the SE2 was faster. Mail. 3, 2, 1. SE2 was way faster there. Clock. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Weather. 3, 2, 1. That one was kind of weird. Notes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that one was tough. I wasn't really looking, so I don't know which one was faster there. Stocks. 3, 2, 1. I think the 7 Plus definitely was faster there. Reminders. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that one was tough too. This one was on a different panel, so we'll just slide that one out. News. 3, 2, 1. SE2 was way faster there, as you guys saw. Scrolling through, scrolling speeds look about the same. The SE2 seems to be, a lot more faster at loading it, where the 7 Plus kind of was loading a little bit too slow. App Store. 3, 2, 1. SE2 was way faster. Scrolling through, let's go and see, and I think the SE2, it doesn't load up as much as the 7 Plus in terms of the smoothness factor. They both are about the same. There's really not too much of a crazy difference between them when it comes down to the speed. Let's do phone calls. 3, 2, 1. About the same. Let's go and load up a page on Safari. You can go and load up like apple.com. 3, 2, 1. 7 Plus, that one was tough. Yeah, I think 7 Plus was faster. I couldn't tell because this image didn't seem like it was loaded here, but I think it was. I had an angle, so I can't really see that well. So scrolling speed looks about the same on both. Okay, yeah, they're both actually scrolling in and out seems to be a little bit smoother on the iPhone SE2 than on the 7 Plus, but I don't really think anybody's gonna be doing that. Music. 3, 2, 1. Okay, about the same on both. So now that we have all those preliminary apps loaded up, now the reason I do those is because I want to build those apps up in the background on the RAM, so when I go and do that RAM management portion of the test, then I can get a better idea of which one is the better one when it comes down to the RAM side of things. So that one is set. Let's go and load up these third-party apps. Let's go and do Facebook. 3, 2, 1. SE2 way faster there, as you guys saw. Twitter. 3, 2, 1. SE2 faster. 7 Plus, behind for sure. Instagram. 3, 2, 1. SE2 I think was faster there. Netflix. 3, 2, 1. SE2 faster. 7 Plus a little bit behind. Let's do Quizlet. 3, 2, 1. SE2 faster. 7 Plus right behind it. Dropbox we don't have. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. And SE2 faster, followed by the 7 Plus right behind it. So let's go and kind of get into some gameplay and see if there's a difference. Now this isn't that intensive of a game, so I don't think you're going to notice too big of a difference, but for sure when it came down to the loading speed, the SE2 was faster. Snake versus blocks. 3, 2, 1. SE2 faster, followed by the 7 Plus, and that one was a pretty big difference between them. Actually, not even that big, but it was apparent for sure. Now I clicked on the wrong gaming thing for the 7 Plus, so I guess we'll just see. But the gameplay looks about the same on both. Temple Run, the original one. 3, 2, 1. Now it might be a game on both, so I'll have to restart them. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, good. and it's still looking like the SE2 might be the faster one, and the 7 Plus did glitch up a little bit. If you guys did see that, the 7 Plus, you know, kind of, I don't know what it was, it just like kind of like hiccuped for a second. So the SE2 was smoother, and it loaded into it faster, which is always a plus in my books. The 7 Plus seems to be like glitched up again a little bit when I loaded into it, which is weird. So gameplay, they're going to be about the same, but a little bit of glitchiness going on for the 7 Plus for sure. Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. SE2 is loading, 7 Plus still loading, and then we get into it. So definitely you can see quite a bit of difference between both of them. One of them isn't like the craziest winner between both, but for sure I think the SE2 was definitely the winner here. Let's get into some gameplay and see if there's a difference, and I don't think there's going to be any difference because it's a pretty basic game. Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1. Now this game we might see some differences in terms of the gameplay. So as you can see, SE2 loaded, 7 Plus right behind it. Now if I get into some gameplay, I'll go ahead and show you guys. It is a little bit of glitchiness probably on the iPhone 7 Plus, as you guys see. It was much smoother on the iPhone SE2, even though I just died already, but that one for sure on the SE2. Sample run 2, 3, 2, 1. And for sure SE2 is loaded, or loading into the game, where the 7 Plus noticeably right behind it. And you can see, I mean, there's some big difference. SE2 is already loaded, 7 Plus, you know, finally gets into it. So for sure, I'll tell you, the iPhone 7 Plus is the faster one for sure, or the iPhone SE2 is the fast one for sure. I messed up on the wording there, but as you guys can see, I mean, it's going to be about the same gameplay as well. Let's do Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. SE2 faster, 7 Plus a little bit behind. Doodle Jump, 3, 2, 1. SE2 loaded, iPhone 7 Plus a little bit behind it. So now that I think we have a majority of the apps that I wanted to test. There might be like 1 or 2 more, like Stack, I don't even know, Stack 3, 2, 1. SE2 loaded, 7 Plus a little bit behind it. Now sometimes with this gameplay it kind of messes up, so I want to see how the gameplay is on both. So okay, this is much harder than I thought. And they're about the same at the end of the day. At that, and maybe the S7 Plus is a little more glitchier, but they're about the same. Let's do real racing. 3, 3, 2, 1. And the SE2 is fully loaded. The 7 Plus I'm sure will come right behind it. And the 7 Plus still taking its time, and look how much of a difference this is. This is a crazy difference between both of them. As you can see, SE2 is fully loaded, and past the little video, the 7 Plus eventually got into it, but that was a pretty big difference between both of them, if I'm being honest. So now that we have all those little like apps and stuff loaded up in the background, now I want to see, this is probably one of the more important aspects I'm trying to test. Like I already kind of knew this SE2 was faster, but let's see the RAM management portion now. Okay, let's do photos. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, case in point, 7 Plus kept that app open, SE2 restarted. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's the weirdest thing ever. I wish this was not the case because it's really weird, and it's just honestly like you're paying more for a phone. Like you should pay, I mean, I know this phone was cheaper than when this phone retailed, but this one's still newer, has the same amount of RAM. And even there you could see 7 Plus able to keep the mail app in the background, SE2 restarted. It literally makes no sense to me. Now I want to see at what point where the SE2 is able to keep the app open in the background. I think it's probably going to be like the App Store. That's what I've been seeing it near. So there's the App Store here, there's the App Store here. 3, 2, 1. And again, SE2 restarted, 7 Plus able to keep that in the background. And it's weird how an older phone is doing better, in terms of RAM management than a newer phone. It makes no sense at all. And they're the exact same apps, same updates, same everything. And it makes no sense why one would be way better. 3, 2, 1. Again, SE2 restarted, S7 Plus able to keep that. Let's keep going. And I'm sure these apps like right here will probably be okay. But if I go to, let's just do like Twitter, 3, 2, 1. Another case, SE2 restarted, 7 Plus, able to keep that in the background. We can try doing Safari, 3, 2, 1. They both restarted actually. The SE2 got into a faster one. It did restart. So finally there's something good for it. You can try like Instagram, for example. 3, 2, 1. Restarted on the SE2. Kept going on the 7 Plus. And again, I mean, I don't know how much longer this could happen, but yeah, every single time I'm pretty sure the SE2 will restart, where the iPhone 7 Plus will be able to keep that app in the background. Netflix 3, 2, 1. This one restarted. And I'm sure one good thing about the S2 is that when it does restart, so when the app crashes or whatever, it is able to go back into it pretty fast. It's definitely not the fastest thing in the world, but it is able to go and, like kind of recover a little bit faster. So I can tell you, and to kind of end off this comparison, the way I started it is the way I'm ending it. I pretty much said in the beginning with the SE2 is going to be the faster one, but when it comes down to the RAM management, the 7 Plus is the better one for sure. And it's weird because, I compared this even to the 7, which is so crazy, that has 2 gigs of RAM, and the 7 was doing better in RAM management than the SE2, and that's a pretty big deal. You know what I mean? I mean, what's the point of increasing the RAM and giving more RAM into a phone if it can't even compete with the older phones? You know what I mean? So hopefully, somebody can fix this. Hopefully Apple can fix this or whatever. I mean, it's a really weird thing, but I guess we'll just see what happens in the future. But that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys get that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.